Today we're going to talk about the Apple AirPods. Not just the latest, but every AirPod. Let's go check it out. Hey, what's up guys? This is HERVEs from HERVEs WORLD, showing you that IT means I try. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe. So on this channel we do unboxings, desktop support, life hacks, actual hacking, and tech reviews of great products like the Apple AirPods. Not just the new AirPods, but the Apple AirPods 1, the 2, the Pros, and some bootleg Apple AirPods. We're going to take a look at each, just talk about battery life, functionality, and see exactly if they're worth your money. Let's get this started. So anything we discuss in this episode, you will find right on the bottom right over here. Let's go take a look. Okay, so let's get this comparison started. Now we have here the Apple AirPods Pro. These are the latest offering from Apple. These are the Apple AirPods 2 with wireless case. These are the Apple AirPods 1s, and these are a bootleg version of the AirPods. They're called the i11s. So this one here has the H1 chip. The AirPods 2s have the H1 chip. The AirPods 1 has the W1 chip, and this has Bluetooth 5.0. So let's take a crack and look. Now, the Pros are sweat and water resistant. The AirPods 2 are not. The AirPods 1 are not. And the bootleg versions are not. Now I'm going to be giving this puppy away, so we're going to leave these here nice and wrapped. Now for this one, you can say, hey, the assistant, and it will always come on. It's always on, as well as the 2. And the 1, you have to double tap your AirPod to get it to actuate. Now with the AirPods Pro, you get 4.5 hours. With the AirPods 2, you get about 5 hours of listening time on one charge. And the AirPods 1, you get about 5 hours. Now these, they're not so good. You get about 3 hours with them. Now, you have a wireless charging case with the Pros. You have a wireless charging case with the AirPods 2. You do not have a wireless charging case for the ones. You have a standard case, but you can get upgrade of the charging case for a nominal fee from Apple. And these are not wireless, but you can get an exterior case to go along with it, so you can see some functionality. Now if we take a look at the sizing, you can see that they are similar in build. However, this one here, the i11s, are 5.0 Bluetooth. So H1 chip for the 2. We have the W1 chip for the 1, and we have Bluetooth connectivity 5 for here. Now, what was good about generation 1 to 2 was you had 30% less latency with the H1 chip as opposed to the W1 chip, which means when you picked up for phone calls, you were 1.5 times faster generally when you had connectivity to your devices. So that's 1.5 times, up to twice switching applications and active devices when you're going from your iPhone to your AirPod, up to 2 times faster. Now the range of this, you have wireless capabilities of the key chargers came in the 2 as well as the Pro. So this has an LED on the front to help you. This has an LED on the Pro. This has an LED here. No LED on the 1, and no LED on the i11s. Now these were not so good. Let's take a look at form factor. So let's open this up. We'll take out the Pros. We'll take out the AirPods 2s. We'll take out the customized AirPod 1s. These were customized for color wear. And we'll take out the i1 ones. Now let me get you guys a little closer so you can see exactly what we got going on. Okay, so with the iPod Pros, these are $249. You have a customizable tip. It has 3 different customized inserts. You have an ergonomic design. This does not sit in your ear, but you have the silicone gel that does sit in your ear. And I prefer, since I have very small ears, the small size here. You can see that they are shorter in stem for the ones. Now, I find that when I wear these, they are very, very comfortable, and that the sound capabilities, the sound stage is much richer on the Pros because of the H1 chip, and it has enabled and boosted enhancements inside. Now for the AirPods 2s, these are pretty good, but after prolonged use, you can actually feel this item in your ear, and they used to hurt my inner ear. The ones were okay. I mean, they were okay. It's like listening to your favorite band in a tin can. They're very functional. They allow you to go seamlessly from the ecostructure of your iPhone, your Mac, and your iPad. And these, not so good. Not so good at all. But portability, for all of these, if you'd like to increase your volume and the decibel level of your experience, make sure you go to Settings, Music, EQ, and set it to Late Night. Late Night boosts your stereo soundstage at a higher amplitude for clarity in phone calls and a richer experience in your music. Now, I had the AirPod 1 for a very long time. I had these for a while. Now, these here, the AirPods 2, Apple sold over 38 million different units of this. But the winner for me, and the integration of having the AirPods Pros, the innovation in this unit here, very, very good. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I will try to do more comprehensive reviews as such, but I found that my experience going from the AirPods 1s to the 2s were my go-to headphones. They weren't great, but they did everything above average. But now with the noise canceling feature in the Pros, it's a different experience. In a meeting where I worked very, very busy, I had to maximize the volume to combat the decibel level of the incoming ambient noise in my work area. So these had to be high to make function for the day to drown everybody out. But with noise canceling, all you do is turn them on by having a press gesture, and you can then increase or decrease the amplitude of your source because it's blocking everything else. The sound is really rich and good with noise canceling. And if you want to hear something else, coming in, say if you have somebody close to you, you just press and touch right over here, and you're able to do transparency mode, which means I have headphones, I have my AirPods on, but let me hear as if I don't have AirPods on. So here, there's no tap feature. Here, you have to double tap on the side. Here, you can say, hey, personal assistant. And here, you have different gestures. So press once, play and stop music. Press twice, go forward. Press 3 times, go back. Long press, you have noise canceling and transparency mode. So this one here has over 24 hours of charge time. And if you charge this for about 5 minutes, you have an hour of listening time. It's very good, rapid charging. To boot, here you have up to 3 hours of talk time per charge and 2 hours for this one here. So you have different options and features for that. Now this is my complete guide for AirPods. These here, they're not so good, but if you have a kid that you want to give these to, they'd be okay. They wouldn't know the difference as of yet, so don't let their friends know that these are not AirPods. But if you take a look, they're really plasticky. They're cheap in construction. These, you have Apple's standard in excellence when it comes to charging, and you see a charge button here. Now these here, you have the charge button here, and as you can see, the discoloration of the unit, and this is just regular pocket use. The twos, for some reason, in my hands, they discolored, but on here, we have the pros, and you can see illumination on the top here. So you have different AirPods for different budgets. Tell me, which ones are you rocking? Let me know in the description what you guys are going to do with your AirPods. What do you use them for? My favorite feature is the ability to have audio experience, noise canceling, and I'm able to do my meetings seamlessly with the pros. The functionality and the stereo sound stage is really, really good for music, and I really, really like these. If you try to get these in New York right now, they are sold out, but if you can, try to grab them. They're really good to throw in your bag. These, I'm gonna leave these in my computer bag. If I need them, when these are fully depleted, I will have an extra pair, and these here, for nostalgic reasons, are good, and a kid in our family is gonna get this. So that's gonna do it for this episode. This is a brief exposition on my AirPods, why I use them, how I think of them. My favorite, absolutely, are the AirPods Pros. These are really, really good. Noise canceling built in. If you're looking to get a good pair for a child, the ones are very comparable. If you have somebody smaller, I wouldn't give AirPods to them, but that, in a sense, is up to you. And that's gonna do it for this episode. I will catch you guys in the next one. Remember, IT means I try. If you have any questions on these AirPods or my experience with them, let me know in your comment. Which ones are you rocking? Which value do you have? Do you need the AirPods Pros with noise canceling and transparency mode? If you found this gave you value, give me a like. If you loved it, give me a subscription. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.